Gagni learning it has problem solving. Transfer learning positive negative. Brunner theory discrete learning. Brunner model inactive iconic symbolic. Spell theory meaningful verbal. Maslow hierarchy levels 5. Extrinsic motivation example learning for marks. Intrinsic motivation of learning for curiosity. Intrinsic ଭିତର learning for curiosity. Extrinsic learning for marks. Intrinsic motivation types. Positive transfer example cycling helps, bike riding. Transfer of learning types. Positive negative zero transfer of learning types. Highest level Gagni problem solving. Gagni learning 8. Advanced organizer. Possible theory meaning verbal learning. Maslow lowest need physiological. Maslow highest need self actualization. Achievement motivation by Maslow highest need self actualization. Maslow highest need self actualization. Plate learning means learning curve positive negative S curve. NH means need for achievement. Achievement motivation by Maxwell and Cleland. Achievement motivation. Maslow highest need self actualization. Maslow lowest need physiological. Maslow hierarchy 5. Repression. Repression is forgetting due to painful memory. Chunking helps increase STM capacity. Chunking. Chunking increases STM capacity. LTM capacity unlimited. Increases STM capacity. Repression is forgetting due to painful memory. LTM capacity unlimited. Chunking helps increase STM capacity. LTM capacity unlimited. LTM capacity unlimited. STM capacity 7 plus 2 items. STM duration 20-30 seconds. Plus minus 2 items. Memory types sensory short term long term. Sensory short term long term. Memory types 7 plus minus 2 items. LTM capacity unlimited. Long term memory. Learning curve types. Curve. Plate in learning means no improvement period. Forgetting curve having us. Learning curve types positive S curve. NH means need for achievement. Achievement motivation by McClelland. Maslow highest need is self actualization. Chunking helps increase STM capacity. STM capacity. LTM capacity unlimited. Chunking helps increase STM capacity. Increase STM capacity chunking. Short-term capacity repression is forgetting due to painful memory. Painful memory is forgettable. Retroactive inhibition means new learning interferes with old. Retroactive new learning. No secure. Proactive inhibition means old learning interferes with new. Proactive is old. ପୁରୁଣାଟା interfere କରିବ new ସେଥିରେ. Retroactive ମାନେ new ସହିତ old. ପୁରା ମାନେ ପୁରୁଣା. Whole versus part learning better. Whole for meaningful, part for difficult. Spaced for versus must practice better. Spaced for retention. Inclusive education means teaching all children together in same class. Teaching all children together. Ekati all 38 years. They are now implemented one April 2010. Spaced versus must practice. Attention. Whole meaningful, part difficult, proactive, all new. 21A, 14, class 8, compulsory. Value special need, RPW, the sole act. 21, 2016 RP. With disabilities. IDSS from inclusive education, disabled at second stage. Inclusive education, disabled at second stage. SS from Sarva Shiksha Abhijan 2001. Second stage, Madhyamika. Sarva Shiksha Abhijan now merged into Samagra Shiksha 2018. Sarva Shiksha Abhijan 2001. Samagra Shiksha 2018. NEP 2020 replaced 1980. 1986 education policy. National education policy को replace कर दो. 23 दिन 8 15. 10 plus 2. 8 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3. Foundation stage. 3 at Anganwadi to class 2. Preparatory stage foundation. 3 5 foundation 3 8. Preparatory 3 5. Middle stage 6 8. Second stage 9 12. Preparatory middle secondary preparatory 3 5. Middle 6 8. Secondary 9 12. Dyslexia. Dyslexia is reading disability. Dyscalculia. Dyscalculia, reading result, dyslexia, ପଢ଼ିବା ଅସୁବିଧା, dysgraphia writing result ଲେଖିବା, dyscalculia calculation math disability, dysgraphia writing, dyslexia reading, attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Attention deficit hyperactive disorder, autism spectrum disorder, IQ, mild 50-70, moderate 35-39, MR, mild MR, gifted above 37, moderate 35-39, mild 50-70, Braille impaired, Lois Braille, sign language, hearing impaired, not hearing, sign language. Research room is for CWS, child with special need. IEP full form, individualized education plan. It will perform universal design for learning. Universal design for learning. Pedagogy means art and science of teaching. Pedagogy means art and science of teaching. Kala Vigyan teaching. Maxims of teaching total 11. Known to unknown is maximum of teaching. Concrete to abstract is maximum of teaching. Concrete to abstract. Lecture method is teacher centered. Maximum teaching is 11. Science is arts and science of teaching is pedagogy. Concrete to abstract is maximum teaching. ଅଜଣାରୁ ଜାଣିବା ହେଉଛି teaching. Discussion method student center. Project method Kilpatrick project method. Lecture method teacher centered. Kilpatrick. Project method steps. Purposing planning. Purposing, planning, executing, judging. Purposing, planning, executing. Purposing, planning, executing, judging. Project method steps are purposing, planning, executing, judging. Project method proposing, planning, executing, judging. Propose करियो, planning कर, propose करियो, उपदेश देव, प्रस्ताव देव, planning करियो, execute करियो, judging और विचार करियो, execute समय କାର୍ଯ୍ୟଟାକୁ perform करियो, propose करियो. Heuristic method ହେଉଛି Armstrong. Kilpatrick project. Heuristic means to discover. Heuristics. Kindergarten होची probable. Kindergarten. Heuristic to discover करियो. Armstrong करते. Project method Kilpatrick. Purpose planning executive judge करियो last. Probable kindergarten. Montessori. Maria Montessori. Playboy method. Caldwell Cook. Play खेलियो. Kindergarten probable Montessori. Dalton plan by Helen Parkhurst. Helen Parkhurst. Basic education. 1973. Basic education. Dalton plan by Helen Parkhurst. Basic education Gandhi 1937. Basic education by Gandhi. Dalton plan by Helen Parkhurst. Basic education craft centered art. Wardha. Craft centered art. Wardha. Basic education by Gandhi 1937. Micro teaching started by Alien Ryan. Stanford 1963. Micro teaching started by micro teaching cycle time 6 minutes teach 6 minutes feedback 16 पढ़ेबो feedback नहो Allen Ryan basic education craft centered word Gandhi basic education Gandhi 1937 Helen Parkhurst Dalton Pal Playboy method Caldwell Cook kindergarten probable micro teaching skills 20 plus core teaching skills introduction questioning explanation stimulus variation closure introduction दो question करियो explanation दो stimulus variation closure stimulus TLM teaching learning material Edgar Dale Conop experience bottom direct purposeful experience direct purposeful experience Edgar Dale verbal symbols teaching ICT full form information and communication technology Diksha full form digital infrastructure for knowledge sharing Diksha infrastructure for knowledge sharing lesson plan steps by Herbert preparation presentation comparison generalization lesson plan steps by Herbert preparation presentation comparison lesson plan steps by Herbert preparation, presentation, comparison, generalization, application. Preparation, presentation, comparison, generalization, application. Preparation, presentation, comparison. Preparation, Bloom taxonomy level 6. लेसन प्लान प्रिपेयर करिवो प्रेजेंट करिवो फिर कंपेयर तुलना करिवो जनरलाइज एप्लीकेशन करिवो ब्लूम लोएस्ट लेवल रिमेंबरिंग ब्लूम्स हाईएस्ट लेवल क्रिएटिंग रिवाइज 2001 ओल्ड ब्लूम्स हाईएस्ट इवैल्यूएशन ब्लूम हाईएस्ट लेवल क्रिएटिंग ओल्ड ब्लूम्स हाईएस्ट इवैल्यूएशन ब्लूम हाईएस्ट लेवल क्रिएटिंग Bloom highest level creating the best. All Bloom highest evaluation. This is continuous comprehensive evaluation. Continuous comprehensive. This is part formative and summative. Formative and summative. Formative and summative. Effect on formative assessment. See and continuous comprehensive evaluation. All Bloom highest evaluation. Effect from formative assessment. This is parts formative and summative. Effects oral quiz assignment project. Oral quiz assignment project. Oral quiz assignment project FA tools. Oral quiz assignment project FA. Essay tools term and exam. Oral quiz assignment project. Blueprint and evaluation means blueprint and evaluation. Table of specification. Achievement test is measure what learned. Evaluation blueprint. Evaluation means table of specification. Achievement test is measures what learned. Achievement test means measure करे what जहाँ सीखे से what learned जहाँ तुम्हें पढ़ी से achievement. Blueprint means table of specification. Blueprint. Essay tool means and exam torment. Oral quiz assignment project also fake on. Summative assessment it is formative assessment. Measure what learned. डायग्नोस्टिक टेस्ट होची फाइंड लर्निंग गैप्स लर्निंग रो गैप फरक जो फांका रेमेडियल टीचिंग होची आफ्टर डायग्नोसिस टू रिमूव वीकनेस दुर्बलता को रिमूव करे रेमेडियल टीचिंग डायग्नोस्टिक माने होची लर्निंग गैप्स को बाहर करियो साइकोलॉजी डेफिनेशन स्टडी ऑफ बिहेवियर एंड मेंटल प्रोसेसेस साइकोलॉजी माने होची स्टडी ऑफ बिहेवियर व्यवहार मेंटल प्रोसेस साइकोलॉजी फादर होची उंडट एजुकेशन साइकोलॉजी फादर थर्नडाइक इंटेलिजेंस डिफाइंड बाय ability to adjust learn secure reason IQ formula MAYC into 100 IQ test by Binet Simon Stanford Binet Terman two factor theories per Spearman MAC into 100 G factor general intelligence multiple factor theory by Thorndike multiple factor Thorndike education psychology father multiple factor Thorndike G factor general intelligence to multiple intelligence Gardner MI total 9 multiple intelligence MSc emotional intelligence by Daniel Goleman quotient EQ creative stage by the walls preparation incubation elimination verification creative stages by walls preparation in incubation illumination verification creative stages preparation incubation କରିଥିଲୁ ଖାଇବୁନି କି aptitude means potential to learn aptitude means potential to learn attitude component cognitive affective behavioral बौद्धिक अफेक्टिव व्यवहारिक एप्टीट्यूड माने पोटेंशियल टू लर्न शिखियो केमते शिखिया पे पोटेंशियल दरकार शक्ति क्रिएटिव स्टेज हो प्रिपरेशन करिवो इनक्यूबेशन इल्यूमिनेशन वेरिफिकेशन एप्टीट्यूड कंपोनेंट इंटरेस्ट इज फीलिंग ऑफ लाइकिंग feeling personality definition sum total of traits type theory is young introvert extrovert trait theory is Alport Cartel projective test example is TAT full form thematic apperception test apperception test thematic positive test research thematic apperception test guidance types educational vocational personal guidance educational vocational personal counseling types होची directive non-directive electric counseling types directive non-directive electric Non-directive counseling by Carl Roberts. Mental health definition WHO complete well-being. Stress gas stages by alarm resistance exhaustion. Rationalization of projection. Compensation. In self-performance National Curriculum Framework 2023. Adjustment mechanism example rationalization, projection, compensation. Stress gas stage wise cell alarm resistance exhaustion. Mental health definition WHO complete well-being. Mental health. Non-direct